Anup Kumar. Hello? Hello? Please welcome and hand over to Surendra sir will take.
Okay. Usha Bala madam, you can close your mic. Usha Bala, your mic has to be on. Shut down. Your mic has to be on. Usha Bala. Usha Bala, your mic is on.
Can I stop? Hello?
I just welcome everybody in this.
Audible?
One second, sir. No, so I'll welcome everybody and then call you.
Okay.
Good evening, everybody. I'm welcoming you all to our evening program. In the evening, our faculty will be discussing with you various health issues. Surendra sir will take the class forward. Surendra sir, I will welcome you. Please continue the class. Surendra sir.
Good afternoon, everybody. We are entering into another week of elite enlightenment of humanity. Yes. Just like the changes taking place in the universe, changes also taking place in the system of medication, because human being possessed with sixth sense. They want to have very perfect and good health. In other words, they want to overcome the drawbacks or difficulties faced by them. I need not tell you the evolution, because we being a elite member, we have traveled into the history of different origins, of different changes. We are able to understand what could be the effective way of treatment. But when applying it, somehow we fail. Somehow we fail. It is a mistake with the decision or resistance with the patient. Yes. I want to tell you that today is the World Heart Day. World Heart Day. Throughout the world, they want to put their right hand on the left chest and see whether the heart is safe. For this, lot of gimmicks are going on. If you see in Hindu, Sunday stand up, about 10 pages. Doctors say about all cardiologists, explaining different styles and concepts. No doubt, when the birth is a defect, that is in the heart, allopathy is the best way of rectifying it. We cannot go on giving medicine this and that and try to wait for the patient's death. That's where also recommends when the organ is beyond repair, surgery is the, for example, valvular defect. Valvular defect.
Looks like you got disconnected. Is it clear now?
No, I have to move the volume, even maximum volume.
No, no. I think something may be wrong with the lines. Surendra sir, continue, Surendra sir. Your mic is on.
Oh,
Yeah, continue, sir.
valvular defect, you can't do anything except open heart surgery. Alright. We all have shown our interest to understand, and we are also being taught as to what you should take, what you should avoid at different periods of life, etc., etc. So we are all following. That is why the longevity increases. One such system of medicine where the homeopathy is also brought closer to nature. For example, in Ayurveda, the treatment is being done based on deficiencies of Vata, Pitta, Kapha. Element of air, element of fire, element of water. Because these three alone are related to water. So what about sunlight? What about universe? There are also elements of universe, nature. Yes, they are not being consumed by us. We take water, we take food consisting of elements of fire and elements of air. Water also consists of oxygen and hydrogen. So, Ayurveda says the three elements in the body disturb, causes imbalance, disturbance, and it may lead to disease. One famous Bengali doctor, Dr. A.K. Bhattacharya, has attempted to compare and bring closer with the Ayurveda and the homeopathy. Because in long back in 1980s or 1970s or 80s, at that time, it was criticized by many homeopaths. As Anuman has invented and he was criticized in the Western circle, this attempt also has been criticism. But what happens is, being intellect was able to realize the concept, what we take, how it gets digested, what are the things that are required for the elimination, what are the things that are required for the absorption and the energization. These are all the mechanical complexes in the body. How this mechanical complex try to get disturbed is nothing but understanding the three dosha, that is three dosha, three elements cause disturbance in the body, three dosha. Yes. So what is it that we are going to understand by this dosha? It's only comparison and a better understanding of our homeopathic system of practice. I've been always telling you, most of the doctors in Kerala, most of the doctors in Calcutta, Bengal, used to treat the patient by studying the pulse, nadi. When they see the pulse, they are able to see the defect in the body. Sir, what is it that? Are you telling something real or no? That is the way of our system of understanding the body. When there is no stethoscope, only nadi, that is pulse, is considered as indicate. So it requires lot of knowledge. Reading a pulse, I very well know. In 1956 or 55, when I had been taken by my mother to the physician for a fever, they first see the pulse only. At that time, they see the pulse only. Nowadays, even the stethoscope is also not being used by doctors. They just put here and there. Yes, swallow your tongue, like that. Because they mainly depend on the complaints of the patient, not any other things. When the complaints are given, they check up their medicine, patented medicines, and they prescribe. In a simple case, in a little complicated case, they prescribe tests, that is swelling is there, urinary problem is there, scans. So they give some palliatives, scan report, then they prescribe. That's what the report on admission to medical colleges. They say about 50% of the medical seats are owned by private companies. Owned by private companies. They charge higher fees, 1 crore, 1.5 crore, something like that. It's a yearly payment. Yearly payment. Who can afford to? Only a free. only the doctors who looted and gained money, their children are admitted. Do you mean to say they show much concentration to the subject? No. They are always kept by their father doctor and their lectures, and they slowly gain something and they begin to practice. This is where things fail miserably. It's all in the book. We are concerned about Tridosha. Tridosha means defects in the body that arises due to deficiency or excessive of the air, element of air, element of water, element of fire. Why air is required? For combustion. Where combustion takes place? In the tissue level, in the stomach level, in the kidneys level, everywhere the combustion takes place. So air is important. Water for assimilation of the food and absorption of the energy and circulation of the body fluids, what is it? Why fire? Unless there is a fire, you cannot digest your food. Unless there is a fire, no metabolism can take place. Unless there is fire, things cannot move. Body cannot maintain its temperature. Otherwise, when it is very cool, without any heat, what happens? So, all these things have to be kept in a balanced condition. I'll take another 10 minutes and leave it to you because it's a very long, complicated. I'll explain to you one after the other. Bhattacharya revealed something. When he was 16 years, his younger sister became with nervous disease called cholera. She was given large quantities of bromide and became very ill and unconscious. Allopathic doctor reported to his father that sister could survive only for 24 hours. And there was no hope for her life. When arrived to the homeopathic doctor, he said the patient would recover within 24 hours and there is no danger to her life, and wake up using 200 watt, repeated doses after 1 hour and waited for result. Next day, the patient woke up at 10 a.m. perfectly normal from the time onward, etc., this things goes on. Experience goes on. We all can narrate our experience without. How things majorly fail there. We can understand. Why present example, the after effects of COVID, those who are affected severely, who have come from deathbed, they got still sufferings. Arsenic album has to be taken, now and then. Let me go to the subject proper. Air is said to be element of air and element. First and foremost of the three cosmic elements are air. It is called Logavaha, that is readily mixable. Can you prevent any place from air? Of course, scientifically we are doing all those things. Astronauts, they remove the gravity, and so even then air cannot be stopped. Acceptable. It is one of the vital forces. And the vital force. Air, fire and water are the three cosmic elements that body contains. Air is a driving force for fire and water. You know, when there is a fire in the factory, when the air blows, it spreads. It becomes great, heavy. Heat will mix with the fire. Cold will mix with water, gives the changes. What are the changes it gives? Because air blows and disturbs them. Air begotten, self-begotten, regarding as identical with the divine energy of universal life. We coin air regarding the identical with the climatic energy of the universal life. So, without oxygen, because air contains other elements, is immediate. Why air is required for us to breathe and inhale oxygen? Life constituted by three elements of the body or the organ or the soul. Due to continuous flow, it is called Ayu. It is perpetual, living and unbounded. They are in proper order, they give in good health. In other words, when the three elements are in its required proportion, of course, I'll go to the further classes where I can give you more confusion and more clarity. Because it is not easy. Elements of air, fire and water, to understand, to make them, what is the composition and what is its functions, how it helps maintain the health, and what is it required when something is defect is found, how you find the defect, how you cure it with homeopathic medicine, not with the other medicine. That is why Bhattacharya has narrated all this. Narrated all this. To take slowly and take 3-4 classes more and then explain to you all this. Minding out. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Then discuss on skin. Skin is visible, sir. So today we will discuss anatomy of skin, human skin. Human skin is the largest organ in our body and we have to know about it to take care of it also so that our body will be protected. So we will know a brief outline or overview of the skin's roles. The human skin is a remarkable organ that serves as a body's first line of defense against the external enemies. As the largest organ of our body, it plays a critical role in protecting the body, regulating the temperature, facilitating the sensory perceptions. Understanding the anatomy of the skin is essential to appreciate its complex functions and maintaining its health. The importance of studying the skin anatomy. As the body's largest organ, our skin plays the vital role in protecting the body from germs and other elements. It keeps our body at a comfortable temperature. The nerves beneath the skin provides sense to touch. It covers and protects us all over. It fights dangerous germs and stops them from getting inside our body. The knowledge and structure and function of the skin is important to maintain the health of the skin. So skin's cross-section we all know. This is the three layers we will be discussing now. The epidermis, dermis and the layer below it is a fatty layer called the endodermis or it is a fatty layer and it has different organs like sweat glands are there, hair is there, hair follicle is there. Then there are glands which secretes various sebum secreted by sebaceous glands and blood supply is also there in a big way. So we will discuss that one by one. So layers of the skin. The skin has the following layers: epidermis, dermis, hypodermis. It's called subcutaneous layer. Below the cutaneous layer, it's called subcutaneous layer. Each layer can be discussed in detail here. The epidermis is the outermost layer of the skin and the epidermis is the primarily made up of keratinocytes, which produces keratin, a protective protein. So this is the epidermis part, and the composition of the epidermis is keratinocytes, Langerhans cells, and Merck cells. You will see the different things below. Keratinocytes are the principal cells of the epidermis. These ectodermal cells are squamous and originate at the bottommost stem cell pools of the stratum basale. So stem pools are there, the stem cell pools are there below, and from there these cells are originating and it will move on upwards. During the process of keratinization, they migrate up from the basement membrane towards the stratum corneum. That is the outermost layer. So from the below, while keratinization happens, it starts slowly moving upward to the layers, and old cells fall off, new cells get replaced. Melanocytes, these are cells in the skin and the eyes that produces and contains pigments called melanin. So the dark color of our body is melanin, and it is produced by melanocytes, which are seen in the skin and the eyes. Melanocytes are in the layer of the basal cells at the deepest part of the epidermis. So they are below, and slowly, whenever there is some accumulating, we see black spots in our body. Langerhans cells are found in the epidermis as a dense network of immune system sentinels, and they are like some sensory posts where we have gathering of immune cells. These cells determine the appropriate adaptive immune responses. They determine the appropriate immune responses like inflammation or tolerance to that. By intercepting the micro environmental context in which they encounter foreign substances. So when some foreign substances are encountered, they start reacting first, and that is how we get inflammation, and some reactions happen because of Langerhans cells which are prepared to fight the intruders. Merkel cells. These are special type of cells found right below the epidermis. These cells are very close to the nerve endings that receive sensations to touch and may be involved in touch. It's a feeling. The cells also contain substances that act as hormones. So Merkel cells are having substances that look like hormones, and also are touch cells, part of touch cells. Now, epidermis is further divided into several strata, each with a specific function. That is, stratum corneum is the outermost layer that consists of dense and flattened keratinized cells that provide as a barrier against environmental hazards. So whatever we see from outside is the stratum corneum. Stratum lucidum present only in thicker skins, like under the palms and so if we have thicker skins where it is very thicker than the other outer skin. So stratum lucidum is present only in the thicker skins like palms and so on, and this translucent layer. It's not transparent, it's partly looking like transparent, but it's translucent layer offers additional protection to our palms and soles. Stratum granulosum contains granules that contribute keratinization and waterproofing of the skin. So stratum granulosum is another layer of the epidermis. The stratum spinosum provides strength and flexibility, housing the Langerhans cells and that are vital for immune responses. So stratum spinosum harbors the Langerhans cells, which is responsible for the immune system. The stratum basale is the deepest layer, and where the new skin cells are generated. So from there the new cells are formed. So when repairs happen, the new cells are generated below, and that is how we get a new skin after the skin is peeled off. When it contains melanocytes responsible for producing melanin, it gives the skin its color and protects against the ultraviolet radiation. So stratum basale is the base layer. Now we can see what all we have spoken now. The outermost layer is the stratum corneum. Then we have the stratum lucidum, which is below the stratum corneum. Then we have stratum granulosum, where we have laminar cells which are like scales, they are kept one over the other, like stacked one over the other. Then we have stratum spinosum, which is like loosely stacked cells, and in that we have Langerhans cells. Then below that is the stratum basale, and that is the origin of all the cells slowly it develops here. In this we have melanin, and then we have Merkel cells there, and then below that is the dermis. So this is the structure of the epidermis. The functions of epidermis, it is the main important, its main important functions include protecting our body from the outside world, keeping our skin hydrated, producing new cells and determining our skin color and pigmentation. In addition, Sensation to pain, temperature, sensation to touch, and deep pressure starts within the epidermis. Composition of the dermis. Dermis is a connective tissue layer sandwiched between the epidermis and the subcutaneous tissue. Dermis is a fibrous structure composed of collagen, elastic tissues, and other extracellular components that include vasculature, that is blood vessels, and nerve endings and hair follicles and glands are also seen in this dermis layer. So components of the dermis layer. Dermis layer consists of fibers, ground substances and cells, but it also contains the epidermal indexa and the erector pili muscle, the muscle which is pulling the nerve or the hair when we have some excitement. That is, nerve stands on the tip, we say, no? So erector pili muscle, and blood vessels and lymph vessels and nerve fibers. The fibers are collagenous, reticular and elastic. About 90% are collagenous, and the ground substance is the major component of the dermis. So this is the contents of dermis. You can see the picture also. The functions of dermis. The roles of dermis is to support and protect the skin and the deeper layers, assist the thermoregulation, produce sweat and aid sensation. So again you can see the picture. We have the hair follicle, the hair shaft is there. Then we have the stratum corneum itself. Then we have the pigmented layers. Stratum germinate, this stratum fibers, everything is here like that. And below that there is the muscle which is pulling the hair, the erector pili muscle which is pulling the hair follicle. This is the hair follicle. Then epidermis, and this is the dermis layer which will be containing all the sweat glands and hair follicles and everything. So this is the dermis layer. And taking a better picture to see how it is. Hypodermis. Hypodermis, the role and functions of hypodermis. Hypodermis is the bottom layer of the skin in our body, which has many important functions including storing energy, connecting the dermis layer to our skin, to our muscles and bones, insulating our body and protecting our body from harm. It regulates body temperature. The fat in the hypodermis keeps keeps us warm as an insulator and prevents us from getting too cold or too hot. So it just works as an insulator. Heats and works as an insulator, and it protects us from getting too cold or too hot. The skin appendages. What all things are inside the skin? The skin appendages include sweat glands, veins, and the pilosebaceous unit of the skin, comprised of hair shaft, hair follicle, sebaceous gland, erector pili muscle, and these appendages derive from a downgrowth of epidermis beginning in the third month of the fetal life. So from when in the third month of the fetal life, these skin appendages are ready and active, and it continues till that. One skin appendage is the hair. The root of the hair structure is, the root is in the skin and extends down the deeper layers of the skin. It is surrounded by the hair follicle, a sheath of skin and connective tissue. That's called hair follicle, which is also connected to the sebaceous gland. Each hair follicle is attached to a tiny muscle, that is erector pili, that makes the hair stand up. So this is the structure of the hair follicle, and you can see the external hair shaft is there, epidermis is below that, and hair cuticle is inside that. There is a particle layer for the hair, the core of the hair is there, and the hair bulb is seen here. We also see a sweat gland, the erector pili muscle is there, sebaceous gland is there which will secrete sebum, which is a lubricant and skin moisturizer, and blood vessels supply the hair follicle from inside, and nerve endings are just below that. So all contacts are, we become aware of the contacts. Hair functions. Hair is not on our head is not just only for show. It keeps us warm, keep preserving the heat. The hair in the nose and the ears and around the eyes protect these sensitive areas from dust and other particles. So eyes have, like we have hair in the nose, ears and around the eyes. So all these are functions of protecting and preventing dust from entering and small particles from entering in these sensitive organs. Eyebrows and eyelashes protect the eyes from decreasing, by decreasing the amount of light and particles that go into them. So they will prevent some light and also prevents dust particles from entering into the eyes. So these are the functions of the hair. So nails, we all know, healthy nails has a function to protect the distal phalanx, the tip of the fingers are protected by the nails. And protected from the fingertips that surrounds the soft tissues from injuries. So it will prevent injuries happening to the fingers. It also serves to enhance precise, delicate movements of the distal digit that through counter pressure exerted on the palm of the fingers. So when the nerve, we have bone in the bottom of the center of the finger, the tip, and on the top of it we have a hard nail covering, so that it will give counter pressure for us to hold something on. And when you use our hands, the nail supports the bone to hold on with the counter pressure. And the nail supports our day-to-day activities and works as a tool many times while working with our hands. So we use our nail to scratch out things, to remove things and all. So nail is also acts as a tool, which is very important. So you can see the nail. The picture, what you see from outside is the tip of the nail, we call a nail edge. Then we have a nail plate. Then we have the lateral nail fold is there. Then there is a small light colored area called the ulna. Then the cuticle is there just below that. Then this is the proximal nail fold on the top. What we see from the side of a cross section is like this. The nail from the top to the end, it ends up to the nail matrix, nail root, the nail plate, the ulna and cuticle. All are seen in the proximal, and this is the bone below that. And this is the nail bed below that. So this is the side, the detailed view, and the front view and side view of the nails. Skin appendages, we have a thing called glands. Glands, there are sweat glands, or two types: the eccrine and the apocrine. So eccrine sweat glands occur over most of the body, all over the body, and open directly to the skin surface. So this eccrine sweat gland occurs all over the body almost, and it opens out to the skin surface. So when we sweat, these eccrine glands are seen working. The apocrine glands open the hair follicles leading to the surface of the skin. So they don't open directly to the skin surface. It opens into the hair follicles, and these glands develop in the areas with many hair follicles. So these are normally seen in areas where there are many hair follicles, such as the scalp, armpits and groins. These three areas we have the apocrine glands, and they secrete thicker sweat, which is acted upon by bacteria to produce the all too familiar sweat smell. So our sweat smell, the sweat what is happening, which is seen on our body surface, normally don't smell. But the ones which are seen, produced in the more hairy areas are prone to bacterial action, and that is the areas where we start smelling sweat. So this is the thing, and that sweat what is produced by the apocrine glands are too sticky and too thick, so that the bacteria can work on them, and bacteria works on them because it actually contains more proteins and all for them to work on, and that is how we get the sweat smell. Each person has a different sweat smell because the secretions are different by each person. Then the sebaceous gland, the normal function of the sebaceous gland is to produce and secrete sebum. Sebum is a complex oil including triglycerides, fatty acids, and breakdown products like fats, esters, splanate, esters, and cholesterol. Sebum lubricates the skin to protect against the frictions and makes it more impervious to moisture. Most of the sebaceous glands connect to hair follicles. So sebaceous glands are always connected to hair follicles, and So it secretes sebum. When the sebum flow is acne, we will discuss all those skin issues on later discussions also, not today. So you can see sweat glands and sebaceous glands. Sweat glands we see like this. This is the eccrine gland where it is open directly outside to the skin surface. And this is the apocrine gland which is open not into the surface but it will open up into the hair follicles, and that will again have sebum also, and this is a thicker secretion, sebum also is there, and both of them together can be bacteria's food. Bacteria will be eating that, and then they will start producing offensive smell, and that is why the sweat smell will be there. So this is sweat glands. Then we have sebaceous glands seen here, which will secrete the sebum, and that is all about the glands inside the skin. We have the sebaceous gland and the two types of sweat glands. So skin functions. The protection against pathogens and physical damages is the function of the skin. The skin serves multiple vital functions. Protection. The skin acts as a barrier against pathogens, chemicals and physical injuries, minimizing the risk of infections and damage. Regulation. It plays a crucial role in thermoregulation, maintaining the body temperature through sweating and low blood flow regulation. So when the body is too hot, sweat is brought out, and sweat evaporates, the temperature comes down. When the body is too cold or hot, blood rushes there and flows out, so that body of the normal temperature of the blood will be brought to the area which is too hot. So that it has thermoregulation function also. And sensation, the skin contains numerous nerve endings that respond to touch. When you touch, we know there is somebody is touching. So that is because of the nerve ending and nerve responses. And the temperature, pressure, and allow sensory perceptions also. So the skin has very connected to nerves, and it is very active to sensations. So touch sense and all of the temperature and eye temperature and pressure feeling will be noticed by the skin. Vitamin D synthesis. This is an additional role for the skin which will produce vitamin D when exposed to ultraviolet rays. Ultraviolet rays, it stimulates the production of vitamin D, essential for calcium absorption and bone health. So, which is important to get exposed to ultraviolet rays to some extent. The skin health is the vast topic. We can discuss this on another day. The diseases include allergies, irritants in the skin irritants are there. Genetic makeup of the skin can be discussed. Some people have different types of genetic makeup. Certain diseases will be there, skin diseases. The immune system problems can cause skin conditions like the acne, alopecia areata, atopic dermatitis, epidermolysis bullosa, then hidradenitis suppurativa. All these things we can discuss in the next coming sessions. Ichthyosis, then Pachyonychia progenita, and pampers and more. So we will discuss all these things in the next session in detail. So now the conclusion is human skin is a complex and interplays with an interplay of layers or cells and structures that work together to protect the body and maintain the homeostasis. Understanding of this intricate understanding of this intricate system is essential for us to appreciate its function and the importance of skin care. Given the skin's exposure to various environmental factors, taking protective measures to protect and care for it is vital for overall health and well-being. That's all now. So we will hand over the last to Murthy sir. Murthy sir.
Sorry, if you are having treatment also you can take.
Sorry?
Homeopathy treatment is there means you can take, otherwise I will take.
No,
Homeopathy treatment. See, medicine.
treatment
அப்போ next week இருக்கலாம். Okay. Namaste my dear homeopaths. Surendra sir has started Tridosha because so many people have asked about Tridosha, repeating that one. So he will take 2 to 3 classes on Tridosha. Please note that one, why we are asking this other therapies also. Nowadays the diseases are coming in a different manner, and with new names. Actually, doctors themselves don't know the names of that one. So many vaccinations are coming, so many diseases are coming, nationally, internationally also. So we have to know each and everything. And every therapy is having a fundamentals. In Ayurveda we are having Vata, Pitta, Kapha. Naturopathy we are having the vital force given by the sun and moon and everything like that. And Panchabhutas. And in homeopathy we are having what we called syphilis, like the three varieties of constitutions and three varieties of therapies. That also we have to know. And I think our Surendra sir and Suresh Kumar also told about all these things. We are having three types of constitutions. One is hydrogenoid constitution, and another one is carbonized and oxygenoid constitution. These are the constitutions, and there are syphilitic, psychotic, sora. How we will compare with what our Surendra sir is telling about Tridoshas? With these things, what we are having the constitutions, what we are having the miasms. With this we have to know. If person comes and tells something about, if Ayurvedic patient is coming to you, sir, I have taken nearly 3 years or 4 years, my Vata has been improved, Vata is not coming down. Then what is Vata? He will not tell the symptoms, he will tell Vata. And he will tell Kapha, I am suffering from last 5 to 10 years, Kapha is not reducing, give some medicines. What is Kapha we have to know. So in which area we have concluded that not only the meaning of the Tridoshas, we have to refer that one to our theory. Accordingly we have to get certain symptoms. On that symptoms, whether it is tallying with the patient or not, we have to see, then we have to prescribe. Then our Anup Kumar sir has taken constantly half an hour he has taken about skin, anatomy and physiology per areas. So if you can, today I am sending the recording also, you listen that one, and if you are having any book with you or any Google, you search that one, you will get so many things. What are the actually diseases on skin? Skin we are having plenty diseases, nearly more than 25 to 30 diseases are there on the skin. Some skin diseases we cannot even hear also. So if the person tells about the skin disease of a new disease name, then we have to ask the symptoms which is tally, the symptom must tally with our materia medica, then only we have to prescribe. But we are having an excellent remedies, minimum 340 remedies are there for skin troubles. 340 remedies. I am not telling the 340 remedies you have to use, but we must know minimum 30 remedies, which area it will work. First of all, area wise skin, next part wise skin, next he has told 3 types of skin layers. So in which layer it has come? It is because of contaminated the skin disease has come, or it because of the in body itself it has created. That also we have to know by that one. And generally 90% we should not use external applications. నేను మాట్లాడుతున్నాను మాట్లాడు క్లాస్లో. So see, some disturbance has come. Okay. So we have to know that one, which medicine will tally that one. We are having 3 medicines, Lycopodium, Calcarea carp and first Calcarea carp, Lycopodium, sulfur. These 3 medicines, depending upon the symptoms, excellently it will work. For that we are having some additional remedies. These 3 are the only things majorly we can give. Calcarea carp, Lycopodium, sulfur. Apart from these 3, there are so many supporting drugs, and directly it will work to this one. Everything our Anup sir will tell next week. But even before that, please refer any book you are having, or you go to Google and search what are the varieties of skin diseases and which medicine will work. Because then only when he tells means you can understand. Otherwise simply he is telling and you are nodding and you are going. So so many people are having, 90% of the people are having skin diseases. Simply we are putting external applications and we are enjoying life, that's all. No, we have to cure that one. So better next week come with preparation of skin diseases and 3 doshas also. Because we are having miasms, 3 miasms, we are having 3 constitutions. That also please refer, because previously also he has taken. If you are having any reference book for that, please refer. Otherwise, in Google you can search. Then questionnaire. What are the questions you are having doubts? Any doubts? Hello? Last week, Anup sir, what you have taken?
Yes, sir.
Last week, what you have taken?
Last week, I have written for you.
He has mentioned one word, peripheral. Anybody knows? Neuropathy, peripheral neuropathy. What are the medicines for that? Anybody knows that one? Peripheral neuropathy is mentioned now, because last week I don't have time, so I have simple points only. Peripheral neuropathy, what is that? What are the medicines available in homeopathy?
Hypericum,
Exactly, very good. It is nothing but nerve malfunctioning. Simple point. And he has given the vivid description of that one. Simply I am telling, as a layman, it is a nerve disobedience of the system. That's all. Next, hypericum, next. Come on. You are correct. Fundamentally, you have touched it.
Excuse me, sir, I am Usha madam. Ruta G.
Ruta G, for that pain will work, because Ruta G is having not only nerve, muscle also it is included. Only we want nerve.
Other than Hypericum, what is exactly neuro disorder?
conium,
No. Why you are forgetting Caliphas?
Yes, sir. Last week it was fevers, elaborately about
If burning sensation is there, sorry, burning sensation is there, nervous. You are having arsenic album, burning sensation.
Oh,
And picric acid, because one thing I am telling, 1 minute I am coming. In picric acid, point I am telling, suppose a person just he will simply sit like this. If in the neuropathy, peripheral neuropathy is there, means his head will go like this. So he cannot stick his head in a straight way. At that time you can have picric acid. Picric acid, if you read, he cannot unable to keep his head properly. In picric acid, one of the symptom of that one. Next, anything. All acids will work. Oxalic acid, for picric acid is having that symptom. So he cannot withstand his neck properly. The oxalic acid also one of the best remedy for neuropathy and numbness. Hypericum and causticum. Sometimes because of that one, stiffness will be there. When stiffness is there, causticum will work. See, if you go on discussing, only I have asked the peripheral neuropathy. Instead of taking that sentence, what are the symptoms available with that, means if he is having any what we call nephralium is one of the best remedy. When numbness is there, somebody is having this this type of symptom in calf muscles and lower extremities. At that time you are having cupromet and nephralium. So we are having excellent medicines. First and fundamental is hypericum, then Caliphas, then oxalic acid and picric acid. Even acid was also one of the best remedy to improve the energy. And lastly, not but leastly, plumbummet is one of the best remedy. Plumbummet. It is also a good remedy. These type of people generally constipation will be there. We will not call constipation. They will pass the stools as and when they feel. When feeling comes only they will be having. So plumbum is also one of the remedy. And sensorial neuropathy is also there. For that also same Caliphas and Magnesiophos will work. Like this you have to analyze. First if a person comes in, now why I have asked this question. Last week I forgotten totally. Time is also there, not there. Why I have brought this question means, our Surendra sir has started the Vata Pitta Kapha. It is only demand from our students. For that only I asked Surendra sir last week, please repeat that one because students are asking. You are not student actually, you are equivalent to us and you are having more knowledge than us. But only thing you will not come to class because you are having more knowledge. So this type of any same thing tells means you have to catch Surendra sir points and you have to develop in this manner only. If a person comes with a disease oriented name, then what are the symptoms available? What is concurrent symptoms also? By that way we have to analyze. Any doubts?
Sir, you incidentally talked about calf muscle. There is a problem of pulling up of calf muscle. Some people, that is mostly I found it hereditary. Suppose their father had or grandfather had. So this problem is only for a few minutes. After that they will be normal. But at that time they cannot even stand up. The calf muscle of one leg pulls up. What is it is also some type of neurological problem.
Yes.
Anything in homeo we can find the answer for that?
For that we are having 3 medicines, calcarea floor, calcarea fast and caliphas. You have to give minimum 1 month. These things it will be part. And some you have to this one what we call Cupramet, Aramet, Zincamet. This also according depending that one. If you are see that agaricus, if symptoms tallies you can give agaricus also. Because agaricus is having jerking, what you have told another thing, now pulling. All these things are having in agaricus.
Okay.
What medical for brain nerves?
What madam?
Brain nerves. Sometimes the brain nerves. Brain nerves.
Brain nerves are. Brain nerves, what we will give madam? How you got that one? Brain nerve is weak.
Caliphas.
Caliphas is there, but Caliphas is the only medicine.
Yeah.
What is the age?
Thank you.
What is the age of that person?
Why sir actually? What is the age of the person?
Age of the person we have to see. If a point is less than 20 years, a student means you can give anacardium, caliphas, like that things.
Now sir, I have some more questions to you. The person who is having calf muscle pulling,
Yes.
if you follow them, they may be taking less water.
Okay.
So tell them to take proper amount of water and then also use Cupramet as like undercurrent medicine. Cupramet is very important for all these cramps and nerve pullings and all.
Okay.
With other indicated medicines, Cupramet and proper take of water to reduce this pulling.
Okay.
Don't forget Cupramet, always remember Cupramet is one of the best remedy for all pullings.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Any doubts? Madam, Usha Bala madam, you asked one question.
Peripheral neuropathy in diabetic patient.
Peripheral neuropathy, diabetic way.
Diabetic patient.
Diabetic peripheral neuropathy,
No. Peripheral neuropathy problem for diabetic patient. And And the other thing is also there that those who have underwent chemotherapy treatment,
No,
effect of the medicine.
I can't catch you. Please repeat.
Peripheral neuropathy problem which has arisen after chemotherapy. So medicines which has been given for by allopathic doctors works to certain extent, but we cannot continuously take it for a very long time, years together like that. So in homeopathy, whether we can give medicines in homeopathy because the patient has undergone chemotherapy. Now
After chemotherapy, we cannot give any medicine, madam. That will not work. But only Califas and Calcareofas you can try. Try it, that's only for satisfaction of them. But I don't know how far it will work. Because after chemotherapy, our medicines will not work.
So 1 minute, sir. Okay, sir.
Tell me.
So after chemotherapy, the nerve ends and nerve tips and all will be almost killed.
Dead,
So we have to see medicines which can regenerate the nerve tissues. Like hypericum is one of the nerve repairing medicines. Like that, such medicines can give some benefit of this thing. And along with that, there will be physical treatment also, like massages and all those things, mild massages, and then the nerve can be regenerated. So Califas will be there, hypericum will be there. Other nerve remedies can improve the regeneration of nerve tissues. But as you said, we don't know the extent of damage, so it is only a trial.
You can try because some people have given Calcareofas and Califas. Whenever I am telling, you read means I will ask if I know the medicine. If I treated means I will guarantee give Calcareofas and Califas will work 30 to 40% to them.
Yes, sir.
And another thing, what Anup Kumar has told, massage of some oils we have to do. By that way, regeneration of nerves may be possible. Because massage is one of the best system that will make any area, the cells and everything will be activated. Any doubts? Because in skin I want to ask certain doubts because he has to take next class, so I don't want to touch that one.
Yeah, I will prepare detailed.
No, for that I should not touch that one. So what are the remedies available? It is the same nervous system. When the nervous system is weak, whatever the name of the disease let it be, what are the mother tinctures for this improvement of nervous system, nerve power and everything, whatever you tell in nervous system, what are the mother tinctures we are having? Please come, anybody. For nervous system, we are having few medicines in mother tinctures. What is that? First and fundamental is Avena Sativa. Avena Sativa. That we can give. Afterwards, any other medicine can you tell? Along with Avena Sativa, you can give alfalfa also. After that, Hydrastis. These three. First is Avena Sativa. With Avena Sativa itself, it will work. Suppose a person is having a very mind is very weak and memory power is very weak, we can give Avena Sativa along with alfalfa, it will improve. Suppose if another thing is, if he is having still low ebb of that disease, then we can add Hydrastis also. These three medicines, what I know, this will work for the nervous improvement.
So Passiflora will work, sir.
Passiflora, calmness. For calmness we can give. If he doesn't have any calmness and lethargy, people means why Passiflora.
Hypericum will work.
That Hypericum mother tincture we cannot expect because 2 to 3 drops only we can give. More than that we cannot give.
Yeah.
Because Avena Sativa you can give 10 to 12 drops. Even alfalfa 10 to 12 drops we can give. Hydrastis 10 to 12. All are tonics only. It will work as a toning up of system. Any questions from your side? Your questions are not coming. So all are masters in.
So one more medicine called Valeriania.
But sir?
Valeriania, actually one more medicine is there. Valeriania. Valerinia.
Valerium.
Valeriana. Valeriana. That promotes relaxation and improves sleep.
Okay. Can anybody spelling please? VALE. What's Anup sir? Please tell me.
Yeah, we can wind up on that.
Wind up. Okay. Because speaker is also not coming.
Yeah.
Okay, boss.
Thank you, everybody.
So
Thank you all for attending the sessions. We will see you next week.
So next week we will meet.
Yes.
Next month, second week, anybody is there means we can take guest lecture class. Usha Bala madam, Parati madam, Muruganandam madam, sir, Shanmugam sir. So many people are there. If anybody come, Babu Pungudi. Are you there? Okay, anybody is coming forward means next month, second Sunday or third Sunday we can keep guest lecture.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. We will meet next week. Thank you.
Thank you.